90% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't live the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and then they sent me where the life is be. That level 4 with depth and vice, the type of stuff they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die a chump. I never been a mark, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get punked, and some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia. AB skinheads with big giant swastikas. Pro-black philosophers, the BGF, the Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. That MS was loony, quick to ride up on they rival. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in a Bible. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damus, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IE, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pyrus, the hustlers quick to roll, the gangsters gon' move. Whatever click you choose, you better stick to.
Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down. Now, for those of y'all new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. During those times, I accumulated some good stories, some good insight on gangs, prison, etc., and I'm gonna share some with y'all today. If you happen to like this story, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and definitely be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, anytime I drop a story, you will be notified ASAP, Rocky, and you can hop on it whenever you're ready. Also, like I told y'all, man, I'll be rapping. Yeah, that's me rapping on the intro. The flow is nothing like Curtis Blow. Don't get it twisted because I'm a little older. You want to hear some more of my music? Go to my YouTube playlist, scroll down the gas stations, and you will find a lot of my music there. Now let's hop right up into this story. Now, this is going to be part 2 to the other video I just uploaded. Is LA a no-fly zone for ICE? Now, as I'm sitting waiting for that first video, because I had no plans on doing a part 2. So now as I'm sitting waiting for that first video to get uploaded, I'm scrolling through YouTube. I happened to run across a channel by the name of Hood News Media, and I'll leave a link in the description. Shout out to Hood News Media. And he was reporting that you have some rappers from Philly, Chicago, and New York now saying basically that rappers from California are not welcome, and if they spot them out there, they'll be robbed, violated, etc. Some of those cats, and I'm not saying this is happening on a wide scale. I don't want to put that out there. I'm just saying some of these cats, and some of these cats are, they've even named the rappers specifically who they targeted. They said Kendrick Lamar, Roddy Ricch, and Snoop Dogg. Now, I believe Kendrick Lamar and Roddy Ricch, both of those dudes are from Compton. Snoop Dogg, as we all know, he's from Long Beach. Now, a cat living outside the state of California may not even realize or understand Compton, Long Beach, and Los Angeles. Those are entirely different cities with entirely different gangs who function under entirely different rules, and some may or may not get along, or may have had beefs with each other at some point. But when I was locked up doing time in the pen, the dude of Compton to tell you, hey, man, I'm from Compton. I'm not from LA. And of course, Long Beach will tell you the same. But like I said, a person from another state may not realize that, or may just not care. And like I pointed out to y'all in my original video, I said, this has the potential now for other dudes from other states to start saying, well, hey, you know what? Since they tripping on us, we gonna trip on all California people. And like I told y'all, it's not like that, man. It's certain just gangs out there robbing, doing what they do. But while I'm also strolling, like I say, and I see the thumbnail, I tripped on how close their thumbnail was to mine. I think their or the title of their story was basically New York is now a no-fly zone for California. Now, if y'all keep up with my page, and rock with my stories, I told y'all maybe about a month or two, I had a thumbnail. I said how sometimes, guys in the prison YouTube thing, how our stories may sound the same because prison is basically all the same. And I was talking about Banky Pound, myself, and Jay Williams. Well, Like I say, I'm just tripping on now how these titles were similar, because when you have certain things going on and you have certain people doing YouTube, from time to time, people are going to think of things that similar or resemble each other. Now, look, this is what I want to show y'all, right? So I have been sitting on this idea actually since Monday. I was trying to decide whether I was going to do it or not. So look, I'm getting at the dude that makes my thumbnail. So this is Monday at 8:14. I tell him, hey man, hey Danny, I know I keep you busy. Excuse me, but a rapper was shot and robbed in LA tonight. I want to get a thumbnail that says, is LA a no-fly zone for drip? I want a black dude with a lot of jewelry getting robbed at gunpoint in a ski mask. Now I'm gonna hold that up for y'all. Y'all can see that, man. See, that says Monday, 8:14. Look, I'm gonna hold it up. Okay, so then I'm gonna go forward to then I say this is Wednesday at 10:40 in the morning. I say, hey man, I realize I left out a word on the last thumbnail. I wanted it should read, is LA a no-fly zone for drip? Because originally that's what I was gonna call it. Is LA a no-fly zone for drip? And that's Wednesday. And then I get back okay, so then Wednesday at 12:43. Wednesday at 12:43, he hit me back. He say, I haven't started it yet, but I'll see what I can do for that style. You want the words to the left or whatever? So then I fast forward up here. Let's go up a little bit more. And I say, oh, thanks, man. But in this style, if possible, then I blah, blah, blah. I say, let's say I say, trust your judgment. I say, let's change the title to, is LA a no-fly zone for ICE? And so the reason that I showed y'all that, man, is to let you know, I don't know about the rest of the cast, but me, man, I don't do no capping. I don't do no lying. For me, lying is for suckers, man. It's only one person that I'm gonna lie to, and that's the authorities. Other than that, and more than likely, I ain't fixed to lie to them because I'm gonna keep my mouth shut and not say nothing. But other than that, gotta do no capping, man. So I'm just showing y'all to let y'all know I have been sitting on that story since Monday, so sometimes you guys may see a person, with a thumbnail or a title similar to someone else, and it doesn't necessarily mean he stole that idea from a person. It just means that when you have a bunch of people reporting on the same story or whatever, things are going to be somewhat similar, man. And one thing, that I just have a problem with, I don't like for people to reach conclusions with no evidence. You'll have people that say, oh man, you done this, you done that, and only evidence they'll have is the thoughts in their mind. They won't have any concrete evidence to reinforce back or support what they're saying, So anyway, let's move on. Like I'm talking about. So now, like I say, now you got these, and I'm not putting it out there on a wide scale saying it's a bunch of dudes. I'm saying that they haven't been reporting that there are some dudes from Philly, Chicago, and New York saying that rappers from California, if they happen to be caught out there in their state, they're going to be robbed, violated, etc., etc., And like I was explaining earlier, that it's definitely not the gangs in California are singling out other people because they're from other states or whatever, man. You just got dudes out here doing what thirsty dudes do, man. If they happen to catch, a rapper from LA looking too iced out and in a position or a situation where he looks vulnerable, you have some dudes who are gonna move on him. We can name 4 or 5 rappers from California who have been killed in California. So it's not like, the people in California are preying only on outside rappers, celebrities, whatever. Same thing with Chicago, man. How many rappers from Chicago have been killed in Chicago? You know what I'm saying? Whether they have been extremely famous, lightweight famous, or whatever. And so same and so forth in the city of New York as well. You have many other cities where rappers from that city are being killed or whatever. That's just an unfortunate reality of being in this street life, you know. So it's almost somewhat like the big brother syndrome, you know, the big brother bullying syndrome, where a big brother will feel it's okay for me to fight and beat up my little brother, put hands on him or whatever, but bet not nobody else bet not touch him. And that's just basically how it is, which I definitely understand, man, because you know, anytime anyone loses their life, especially in a murder, you will have people looking for someone to blame, whether it's warranted or not. People are always going to point fingers, like I say, especially when someone is murdered, man. A loss of life is always traumatic, and it's always foul and messed up. Let's keep it real, man. But you know, the game is a filthy, ugly game, you know, just keeping it 100, man. And so, like I say, that's why I always stress, and I'm gonna reiterate once again, that, you know, the dudes wearing all these jewelries, and they should have the right to go wherever they want, dressed however they want, sporting whatever they want. But the reality of life is there's always going to be people, man, looking to victimize, jack, rob, and financially prosper off another person. And that's just what it is. And this gang culture, this rap culture that's pushed out there, it makes it cool. You know what I'm saying? It makes it cool, man. And so that's just what it is, man. Hopefully you'll have cooler heads. You'll have people who have some influence from the West Coast reach out to people who have some influence on the East Coast, and, you know, stop this, man, before it gets extremely out of hand. Because, you know, if we think about it, at the end of the day, it's black people killing black people, and we are killing off the culture, man. If we can, you know, if we can sit here and run through all the rappers, you know, who's lost their lives in the last year or two. And I'm not talking about, you know, even though they are just as important, I'm not talking about, you know, local rappers and people from their hoods that maybe people in other states haven't heard of. I'm talking about big name rappers. You know, big name rappers, man, are being gunned down. And like I say, you know, a certain city, they not tripping when they gunning down their own. You know what I'm saying? But they're opposed to some people from other states killing them, to me, like I say, which is crazy, you know. But that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother situation right there. But anyway, man, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy 16 to life, man. I'm coming back. I'm just letting y'all know that I had spoke on this, and I knew that this had the potential of brewing, getting out of control, getting out of hand, man. So anyway, hopefully, like I say, cooler heads prevail at the end of the day, especially for those who love music, man. And if you lose your life and you're not doing music, your life is still just as important as someone that is doing music. But, you know, I'm speaking to, you know, everybody, and especially for the people that claim to love music and stuff, man. All we really doing is we messing up a culture, man. We've lost some extremely talented and good rappers, man, in the last 2-3 years. I mean, some dudes who was extremely talented, man. And that's what it is. It's unfortunate. It's sad, but it's us preying on us. You know what I'm saying? And so y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy 16 to life. Be wise, move smart, and resume normal program.